I swear to God, if Mercedes faster, I'm gonna cry. Because then this just isn't fair.
Right.
You know, that means CJ gets to have all the fun. He gets to run with the front runners, and I have to run with the fucking ass. You know what? I'm probably never gonna leave Alpine. Even if they fire me, I'm never leaving.
They will fire you.
I will kidnap them.
They will fire you and they will kill you.
I will kidnap them. I will murder them, and I'll Alpine. Then I'll be on this team forever and ever.
Oh, holy shit, you're dark. Okay. What is it again? Isn't it like window capture? Oh, it's window capture.
Boss, CJ.
What?
Okay.
Right now I'm trying to do something here.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright. So I think we have just started streaming. So this is gonna be a small little stream.
Oh,
We're just gonna... Wait, is my mic working?
yeah, I can hear you.
Like, can you hear me in the stream?
I don't know.
Yes, you cannot hear me in the stream, sadly. Wait, there you go. Oh, a bit loud. So I think we have just started streaming. So this is gonna be a small little stream. Yeah, I think it works. Alright, so today we have NasirPlays, one of the
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alpine drivers for the MMA Formula 1 division.
I don't know.
I think my mic works. There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So today we have NasirPlays, one of the new MMA Formula 1 division drivers driving for the Alpine Renault car. And
Yeah, I can hear you.
and today we have him to for an interview on how does he feel really. And yeah, so there's gonna be a small little live stream. It's right now 10 p.m. We did 3 live streams today. Yes, 3. We did a press conference in the morning. Then afternoon we did a Formula 2 preseason testing or just car testing really. And now here around 30 minutes or maybe 10 minutes until I go to bed. Or I am gonna go to bed because damn am I tired because I have to wake up at 8 p.m. Which I'll still be streaming though. So yeah. So we have Naz, and so yeah, we got a few questions for you and for MMA, and just how do you feel? So we're gonna sort of start right off, so we can make this a pretty quick live stream. So Naz, how do you feel? Starting off, how do you feel about going into Alpine and being maybe the first controller driver or console driver in MMA history?
Pretty good. Just hoping not to wreck anyone and make Alpine proud.
And yeah, this league has been going on for so long now. It's been going on since around the start of 2021. Then it stopped around April, and then 3 or 2 months later, I bring it back up, and now we're back in action. And the second question is how do you what are the expectations for you and the other drivers when we start racing and around this month or next month?
Honestly, just keep it clean, nice racing. Let's not have as many safety cars as there's like just no safety cars at all.
And
Hopefully,
oh
no one
wow.
get hurt.
And how do you feel about the top drivers, the drivers that are in the top three teams like Mercedes, McLaren, and Red Bull? How do you feel about those two dominant team or those three dominant teams? How do you feel like you're gonna be in them? Because we still don't know if these cars are actually a good performance or are just equal performance.
Whether or not, even if there's different performance, I know I have a good team behind me, and I know we'll find a way to beat them.
And yeah, so if you don't know, if you checked one of the best lap time records, we have Jabber, the one of the league owners in the Mercedes, hitting a 114 at the Mexican Grand Prix in the third preseason testing, Formula One preseason testing. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that? The 114, um, and the average lap times of these drivers getting 116s to 118s.
Well, I guess I'll just have to show them up.
I see. And really, probably gonna be the final one of tonight. Maybe. Wait, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back from that little break right there. I got myself a drink, so we're gonna go back into the questions. Um, so yeah, nice. So let's see here. What am I gonna say? So what would you think if one of the if like any driver from the bigger teams, what would you do? Stay in Alpine or go up into the higher teams and get yourself to the top level over there in Mercedes and whether the drivers retire or just doesn't show up anymore? How do you feel? If what would you do really?
Honestly, I'd probably say with Alpine. It's
And wait, keep going. Sorry about that.
it's my favorite team, and I wouldn't leave it for anything. I have a good team there, and if it's not broke, don't fix it.
And Nazar, you're mostly known for being kind of like Kyle Busch, mostly sometimes, in my opinion. You're mostly known as a Fortnite driver racing for Formula Nitro on Lone Wolf's JC's league and FRL's league that is currently not working because sadly FRL has heart failure or had heart failure sadly, and thankfully he is now fine. But you're mostly known for Fortnite driving, and like from that experience using console, how do you think that Fortnite driving will affect your performance in Formula in Roblox Formula One? And will it help you or will it not help you? Because these two games are really different. Like they're really different from the graphics, the performance on these games, which one is better performance, which one has more glitches. Like how is it going to affect your performance? Is it going to be good for you or bad for you?
Honestly, this is nothing new. I've been in a Roblox league before. I've actually raced in a NASCAR league for Roblox. I've done my fair share at road courses, and I feel like that experience is gonna help me. And this game, it's just gonna the physics is just gonna help me. It's just gonna make me learn and make me become a better driver.
And with these really good veteran drivers like me, I've been doing Roblox racing for around 4 or 5 years now, and I've been doing this for a long time now, from NASCAR to Formula One. How do you feel from all these other veteran drivers like Jabber, Baby? Well, I wait, no, Baby doesn't race; he's just a league owner. Jabber, and I think there's others I just don't remember. How do you feel with these veteran drivers with so much really so much experience on the racetrack? So many times they raced at the same racetrack over and over again. They already might have a line, and that might affect you. How do you feel with these veteran drivers?
Honestly, I've been racing on Roblox for coming up on 2 years. Um, I feel like even though I don't know as much as them, I can watch during practice, see what they're doing, see what I can make a change to, see what can I can do to make myself faster, and just honestly just try to score points for my team at the end of the day. Just go out and try to get a win.
And I see that. I see that. And really, the one of oh yeah, and one of the most important questions of today or tonight. How do you feel about your teammate, your teammate? What's his name again? I don't remember. Let me go check because there's so many drivers. I just can't remember all the names in my head. So how do you feel about your teammate Pixel Meme 12V? He's mostly known for spamming and just being really just an idiot. He's another American driver too, so you have another American partner you can work with that's gonna bring some pretty good relation with a pretty good bond with you two. And how is that gonna affect you on the track with that motivation on there?
Honestly, I haven't met him yet, but we can work together, learn from each other, just make the car faster, give feedback, just help our team as much as we can, try to win races day in and day out.
And yeah, I see that. And probably another good question. How do you feel about each season? We might have glitches, really, because you know how Roblox has a lot of updates on Roblox Studio, and most of the times on Roblox Studio, when there's an update, there's gonna be a bug, there's gonna be a new bug, and we have to make a whole entire new car, even with a different type of driving style, and that's going to affect maybe turning, maybe speed, maybe how the cars will race really. How do you feel like that's going to affect you if there's any glitches out there that will just absolutely terminate how the cars will be, and it will just make it a brand new car with a whole different driving style?
Honestly, if anything is changed, we might have one bad race, but that will be our race to just adjust and just see what we can do to get back to where we would normally be. Try to be better. Always push further.
I see that. And yeah, so it has been a pretty long time since you raced. Well, no, not really. It's been a pretty long time since you've raced in Roblox. How do you feel like that's going to affect you? Being back in Roblox racing and being back in a really advanced league with really good drivers. Like, literally, I'm not lying. These guys are talented with getting 114s and 115s, which is pretty impressive because my best lap time for me is a 117, and that's not even close to 114. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong about that. Maybe I'm just not that great at the Mexican Grand Prix. I don't know, but how do you feel like that's gonna affect you on the track?
Honestly, like I said, just learn from them. Use what they're using. Just we'll see what I can work on. One more. And that's really it.
And the final thing of tonight, maybe, or yeah, the final thing of tonight is how do you feel about MMA, the league, the officiating, the low owners, just the fans, the people that are in there, how they communicate, and just how they act. How do you feel about the whole MMA? How do they feel? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel safe? Do you feel not comfortable being in a league with that's really advanced? And with these many people in here around, how many people are in here? Let me go check the where is it? The players, I think it is the player count. Crap, I forgot. But there's around 35 people here, maybe more. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I haven't been in this league too long. But so far it seems chill. It seems like a nice league,
There's
and
37 people in this league. So how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's just gonna have good racing all around. Hopefully, not too many stupid moves during the season. But yeah.
And probably okay. So it wasn't the final question. I actually have one more. How are you going to take criticism, or how are you going to take the criticism, or I don't know how to say it, the criticism, or what you call it? How are you going to take the hate and the just rage in the end of the races, in the end of the races, and just the amount of debates we might have as the time goes by?
Honestly, I'm one of those type of people just to get mad over one move. But honestly, anything that will help me just to get me closer to a win, just something that will help is just better than nothing.
And yeah, that's gonna be a pretty hard challenge to really do, in my opinion. In my opinion, we all get mad, but at the end of the day, we're all friends. We don't really take it that serious. Sometimes we do, but yeah. So, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to join Formula 2, maybe if you want to be the final driver to drive for Haas, as we only have one more position left in the Formula 1 division, you can contact me on my Discord, Idiotic CJ. I'm gonna probably put it in my description. Maybe in the chat. If so, yeah. If you want to DM me to join, then contact me on Discord and we can have a conversation. We can just get ourselves aligned, and bam, you're in the league. So that's gonna be the end of tonight. Have a great night or have a great morning. It depends because we have a lot of people from all around the world. Have a great day, and yeah,